Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of the Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up? Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Almost that Friday. I'm sure we're all pretty happy and psyched because, yeah, man, it's been a hard week. A lot of work, a lot of money made, but it's good. It's good. How you feeling, Jay? How's your day going?
Excellent. Excellent. Quality rest. Feel good. Feel refreshed. You know what I mean? Obviously, like you said, it's almost to that Friday point, but gotta have hard workout tonight. And then after that I'll be able to reap, the benefits of rest. You know what I mean? I got
Definitely,
guests coming in a few hours, so I gotta be ready for that too.
definitely. All right. Well, shout out to the 18 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share so we can give this alpha to everybody today. Let's start the show. What is up with the sports, NBA games?
So we got a few games on right now. Let's see. The Dubs, I told you, Dub Nation is playing, man. They're playing the Magic. They're up 108-101 in the fourth quarter. There's 3 minutes left. I got the Dubs on that. Dubs are going to win that game. I'm telling you that right now. We know this.
I know.
With Jimmy Butler, they've been playing good ball. So
Definitely.
Nuggets and Bucks, that's about, let me see, that's 64-62. So I'll go. That's gonna be a tough one because the Bucks have been playing. They're off and on, but
Yeah.
Jokic always has his team rolling good. So that's on TNT right now, by the way, too.
Oh, okay.
64-62 in the third. So you got still another whole another quarter.
Who do you got on that one?
I would take Jokic for sure.
You would? Okay.
Yeah,
I
for
was gonna
sure.
take Bucks on that one. I think Bucks are going to take that one.
Yeah, I don't. They're too off and on. If they were playing a team like say the Mavericks who have injuries, then yeah, I would take the Bucks. But yeah, I think Jokic will pull that one out. He's
Okay.
Hornets Mavericks are playing in the second. The Mavericks are up by 1 point, 40-39, but there's still there's still a lot of time left in that game.
Yeah.
Pelicans Suns that just started 2020 first quarter, and then Lakers Wolves later. For some reason, it's not on TNT, which is weird. It's on NBA TV. That's very odd because usually NBA on TNT has two games. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
very weird. I don't know why that's on NBA TV. It's very odd.
Yeah.
I'll
Mm.
take the Ant-Man and the Wolves in that game though, for sure.
So I got Lakers all day, brother.
Yeah, you would take the Lakers if Bronny James was starting. We know.
Gonna say, bro, he's coming off the bench. He about to show everybody. He's going to show the world, man.
Show the world what could
Who
score
is
maybe a basket, maybe.
the lineage who he comes from.
Get out of here, but if you think you win in the championship, hey, good luck with you, bro.
I know.
Good luck with you, man.
So what happened yesterday? Any of the games that we reported on that were happening? Who finished?
Well, the night games, the Rockets ended up beating the Spurs.
Oh, did they? Wow.
Yeah, because remember we reported the games earlier, and the Heat ended up beating the Hawks. So the Heat came through with their new squad,
Okay.
So yeah, they came through. They won by like a lot.
Yeah, 131 to 109. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's wow. Yeah, those were the games that were on at night. So, and the Kings beat the Jazz. So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Clippers ended up pulling it out on the Bulls. Why? Because their coach knows how to use lineups. Ty Lue is excellent with lineups.
Okay.
He has so many injuries all the time that the guy just knows how to coach.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Thunder beat the Nets too, which is great because I thought Thunder was going to take that one.
The what?
The Thunder, they beat the Nets yesterday too, so I'm kind of
Wonderful. They did, yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, but they did. I was rooting against them, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Any notable games tomorrow that you're going to be
Oh
watching?
yeah, you already know the Battle of the East. The top tier Cavs are playing the top tier Celtics in Boston.
That'll be a good one.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Boston has beaten them twice. And you think Cleveland's going to come into there and beat them in their home? No. I'm telling you right now, Boston will win that game outright. Just letting you know.
I'll put 5 on that game.
I'll put 20 on that right now. You want to go?
No, because Celtics are playing home, but I'll put 5 on it.
Why? Even if they were in Cleveland, I'll put 20 on it.
I know.
They've already beaten Cleveland twice in Cleveland. Let's go. You want to go?
I believe in the Cavs, but not $20 worth of belief.
Oh, yeah. You you ain't believing in nothing. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. But yeah, that notable game is on ESPN at 4:30.
4:30. Okay.
Yeah, 4:30, and then the night game, Clippers and Lakers. That's going to be a good one. I don't know who is playing for the Clips. If the Clips were full squatted, I would take them, but they don't. I don't think Kawhi or them are playing, so we'll see what they can do against the Lake Show.
So
but that game's right after. Right after.
So it'll be Battle of the East and Battle of the West tomorrow. That's gonna be kind of nice.
Yeah, but they're not the Clippers and the Lakers are not top in the West.
No, I know.
Yeah. That's the difference here. That's the Battle of LA.
I'll say Battle of LA. There you go.
Yeah, Battle of LA.
the thing is, though, I think even though I am a Lakers fan, but I think Clippers might take that one tomorrow just because.
Why do you say that?
Lakers are coming off a back-to-back game, and LeBron is not a young man anymore. So if Bronny doesn't step it up, then Lakers.
I'm gonna ask you this: Is Bronny? Does he even play?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't watch Laker games, but does he play or is he in the G League? I want to know.
He sometimes plays though. I don't know. He's weird. He has played, and then I just but they don't really play him. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't tell you that one.
I would love to know because I don't watch Laker games, but tomorrow I'll definitely check it. It's on ESPN right after the Celtics game, so I'll see if I see Bronny James on the bench.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's hella funny.
If he plays, it'll be because they're like losing by so much, but you know what I mean. All right, let's just put him in. Let's just see. Who cares?
I really don't think so though, because the like I said, the Clippers and Lakers. Like I said, Clippers have a lot of injuries. You know what I mean? So yeah. I see it. If they were full strength, I would take the Clips, but I think it's going to be a close game.
No, it'll be close for sure. I definitely believe it'll be close.
That's what I mean.
Do you know who's playing? Lakers at home or is the Clippers at home?
Yeah, it's in the Lakers arena for sure.
Oh, okay, Lakers arena. So maybe I got hope for my Lakers, man. I hope they pull it through a back-to-back game because I need to see them.
You're right though. You are right about that back-to-back. Always is harder.
But I need to see them play like just in case if we do ever have to face the Celtics in like a 7-game series, I want to be able to see that they're able to man up and do at least 2 wins in a row if it's a back-to-back game. They can do
hey, man, I'm rooting for the Lakers to get to the finals because they got to play the Celtics. They'll be swept. Let's go.
I know.
Let's go.
We'll see.
Come on, man. I'm rooting for it. Let's go.
If you want, though, man, I do got 5 on tomorrow's Celtic game, man.
I'll throw 25. Let's go.
I didn't got 25. My crypto's going down right now, bro. I'm like losing my money, man.
Dude, we could do 5, 10. We could do a meal for all I care. I got the C's all day. All day. It's not even close.
Virtual 5 then.
Again? Yeah, we can shake again. Do you remember last time when we bet? It was the Super Bowl. Remember?
I know.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm fine with this. This is easy. This is easy money for me. It's like you get sucked into it because I think I could take them on this bet. You can't take me in the bets, man.
If I thought I could take you 100%, bro, I would put 20 down. But because I'm very I'm giving myself a 20% chance to win this one, especially you know what I mean, because it's Celtics, and that's why I'm like, all right, I could lose 5. It's not a big deal, but definitely fucking.
You said I could lose 5.
You know what I mean? Unless my crypto was fucking booming.
You said I could lose 5.
5.
That's too funny, man. That's too funny, bro.
But yeah, man. Shout out to the 66 people watching, man. Let's got some breaking news, Jay, that you want to report. Celebrity breaking news. What's up going on with there, man?
Oh man, it's a sad day for a lot of people, man. Gene Hackman, he passed away today, man. It's crazy because we had Michelle Trachtenberg yesterday pass away. Usually it comes in 3s, man. So RIP to Gene Hackman, man. He was I believe he was 95 years old, and man, dude, yeah, the crazy part was he passed away. His wife, who was 63, passed away, and his dog passed away. And I was just, that's just crazy to me, man. So I'm not saying anything on it, but I never rip someone's name, man. But R.I.P. to Gene Hackman, man. He was, he was Lex Luthor, man. And Superman. When I was a kid growing up. Yeah. So
I mean, you could speak on it. You could speak on it because his name, if anything, we're giving him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't die.
I know, but. I don't know what happened. it sounds weird when you die. Okay, you're 95. I kind of get it, but your wife was 63 and your dog all at the same time. That's very sketch to me, bro. And I don't speak bad things about it just sounds weird to me.
Oh, for sure, but it gets much weirder than that. And it's not only did the dog, so they had 3 dogs,
Yeah,
but the only one that was dead that they found dead was a German Shepherd, which would be a protection dog because the other 2
exactly.
dogs were not protection dogs.
And that's what I mean. Like that sounds like you said exactly the protection one,
Yeah,
the one that's like, huh?
exactly.
Like that's
then,
it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, bro. I'm like, man, like
right,
you
right.
know.
And then from what I read, that they also found a bunch of pills that were just scattered, but so it looked like super setup. It looked like it was a super setup. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's how it should look because when things happen, you have to plant certain pieces of evidence.
No, definitely.
You know, so that's some crazy stuff.
It just looked way too suspicious. And then the third thing that I found was super suspicious was that I believe I forgot if it was actually Gene Hackman or his wife, but one of them was actually like hidden in a closet type thing. Like it was some super weird stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Like the way that it
was. Oh Jesus!
It was like, yeah, man. And you know where their house was, where they were found dead, right? Like
yeah, your favorite state. Yeah. That's great. So I don't know about that stuff. You know about that state, but that's
so
weird.
New Mexico. I mean, they were found in Santa Fe, which is probably the nicest place in New Mexico. But the thing is that in New Mexico, the authorities, and it's always known that the politics over there are super corrupt as it is anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, there's just a lot to it. You know that I think is not. It's very suspicious. It's very suspicious. You know.
I bet, man. But like I said. He died. I don't speak anything bad, so, RIP to him, man. Rest in peace.
Definitely. And the crazy thing is with what I know that movie that you're watching is in the background, but I was going to talk about it because he did that movie, and that movie is all about like government and how they're like watching. That was basically the Edward Snowden movie of our century, like when he made that movie.
Literally.
And, it's just crazy to think that out of all people that it was him that that like found dead, you know what I mean?
Know.
So yeah, it's just way too much, bro, to like it be like of natural cause. And like I said, we're not speaking bad about him in any way. If anything,
that's why I'm not commenting.
People to look at it in a different manner, not just of what it was. So
that's why I'm not commenting on him, man. The dude was a great actor. He was in a lot of films I loved, and we'll talk about that when it's a movie time. You know what I mean? But
yeah, definitely. And
shout out, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. And I stand corrected. It was actually the German Shepherd that was found in the closet dead.
Oh hell no, man! See what I mean, man? I don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it, man. Don't even want to hear it. That's terrible.
Yeah, but terrible. It makes sense for the German Shepherd to be in the closet because if you have a guard,
of course, that's the protection. That's the so if that's the protection in there, exactly, you see why it's in there.
Yeah,
that's I don't even want to talk about it, man. That's sad, man. Sad news. Sad news, man.
Yep. So, well, we'll talk about it more when we get into the movie of the day.
Of course.
Talk
About
anyway. So,
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. Gene Hackman. He was definitely one of my favorite actors as well.
He was a great actor.
All right. That being said, let's move on. Shout out to the 73 people watching, and I got some other news for you that's kind of breaking, and that is to do with Epstein. So it looks like Epstein files are actually going to be released if they haven't been released yet. So Epstein docs flight logs released by the Trump administration. The Department of Justice released more than 100 pages of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein today. The document released by Attorney General Pam Bondi include flight logs, a redacted contact book, and a masseuse list and an evidence list. The Trump administration is moving to also release documents on a range of high-profile cases such as JFK assassination. President Trump was himself photographed with Epstein on multiple occasions and called him a great guy in a 2002 interview, but has not been implicated in any of Epstein's illegal behavior and has downplayed their relationship. It says Bondi is facing scrutiny as to why the documents did not include more new information, which has blamed the FBI. So there's not really.
Why is it only in phases then? I thought everything was released. I'm confused.
I don't know. It
was only one part of it that was released? What?
I mean, it says that they released the flight logs.
The whole log? So just that's it.
Yeah, no, the flight logs, a redacted contact book, and a masseuse list and an evidence list. So four
Huh.
things. Four things got released.
Okay, but not the whole thing.
I mean, I don't know what the whole thing would
Okay.
contain, but those four things have definitely been
Well, at least they started something, I guess. But I thought
yeah,
it was going to be more than that.
yeah. So
Okay. Okay. All right. I get it.
that's pretty much, yeah. It doesn't say anything else about it. Let me see. More than the Trump
Wake up.
administration
Wake
gave
up.
an exclusive briefing Thursday to more than a dozen conservative influencers about files and plans to make public about the late financier and child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. So I think that there's more to come besides what's already been released. The meeting illustrated how the Trump administration is circumventing the mainstream media and instead working with pro-MAGA social media figures to release information. Go deeper. Let's see if we can go a little deeper into this. Rogan O'Hadley, better known on X as DC Drano, posted Thursday afternoon that he had met with the Oval Office with President Trump, Vice President Vance, and Attorney General Pam Bondi, and have been given a binder copy of the Epstein files. This is the most transparent administration in American history, O'Handley wrote. He attached a picture of himself and other influencers smiling and holding up white binders titled The Epstein Files, Phase 1. So I guess it looks like it will be coming out in phases. It was not clear what the binders contained. Yeah, pretty much that's it. That it says that that's the only thing that's going to be released as of right now. But like you said, man, it's a step forward because I guarantee you, if it was the Biden administration, none of this at least would have been released.
Yeah, obviously. Man, phases. This is weird, man. I don't know. I guess so. I mean, trust the process. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. And I think they have to basically. I think that they have to kind of look at the files all themselves. I'm sure they still probably black some stuff out of names that have been that are still in existence today that might have not been part of the whole thing, but they don't want getting scrutiny from those names. Just like I read about the JFK files, why the reason why they didn't release it, they still haven't released it to now, is that there's still people that are living that are named in some of those files that might not have much to do with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
So it did say also that with the Kennedy's assassination, that 2,400 records tied to President Kennedy's assassination that were never provided to a board tasked with reviewing and disclosing the documents. So that's what I'm saying, is that they have a whole board that is tasked to review and disclose these documents.
Okay.
Yeah, the discovery. Yeah. So, but yeah, so that one should be that the JFK files should be released pretty soon as well. So that's pretty cool. Everything's being released, as we said. Thank God, because I think the people want to get to the truth, and this is the first, I would say, president that is actually kind of working towards that and keeping his promises to the American public, whether you like him or not. He is keeping his promises, and no other politician or president has done that up to this point. So I definitely give a shout out to Trump for at least trying to do that and giving us the scoop on what's been going on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to the 80 people watching. Let's move on with some other most hated celebrity news that some people hate and some people love. What's going on with Tate, brother?
Mr. Tate, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, man, they just sat down in Florida earlier today, man. Like that, so they had a flight ban. Obviously, they in Romania they were going through a lot of scrutiny and a lot of court stuff. And yeah, they just settled down in America, man. Right? A lot of people are really mad about that, but I don't know. I'm a big Tate fan, man. Honestly, I listen to Andrew Tate. I think he speaks a lot of truth. I know he's a very a lot of people don't like what he has to say, but I've always liked him and Tristan. And yeah, he's obviously trending high on X because he's in America right now in Florida. He wasn't greeted very well in Florida, though, man. I don't know. Mr. DeSantis, he doesn't like Tate, man. He let it be known he didn't like Tate. And he was very upset that he was there. He even told him that, you're not even welcome. And I was like, damn, Jesus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did he do to you? Like, calm down, Ron. Like, Jesus, man. Like, oh, like, bro. Like, they just got their flight ban lifted. They're excited Trump's president. They're like, oh, yeah, we going, back to the U.S. And yeah, they got greeted like that. Like, damn, like, calm down. But
So
yeah, man. So
it looks like the reason why they were able to come to the U.S. is because the Romanian case has been closed. So it
it
looks
is
like they're
close. You're innocent until proven guilty.
I mean, in
Understand?
America, yeah. I don't know about
Oh,
Romania.
okay. Okay. In Romania, they spent time in jail. You realize that, right? For no reason.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They did their time, and they
Yeah.
still didn't find anything on them. That's what I mean. So, I mean, granted, yeah, in America, you're right. You know what I mean? But, in Romania, they served time for no reason at all, and they still couldn't find anything.
So yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So like you said, so it looks like Romania is not innocent until proven guilty. It's more like guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. So they already did that time, and it was, like I said, for nothing. They didn't find anything on them. So now, like, why still get that scrutiny when you come here? That's rude. You know what I'm saying? Like, people still label them like, oh, they were child trafficking. They were, they were doing, like, all the stuff, trafficking, like, sex workers, all this stuff. Like, bro, were they? Do you know this? You know what I mean?
Right.
Calm down, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Innocent until proven guilty. It's not a hard concept.
And I'm also reading right here. It says that also today a court ruled in favor of an appeal by the Tates to lift the seizures of multiple assets, according to Tate's spokesperson. The assets include 6 luxury vehicles, land and properties and company shares, all previously frozen bank accounts and have been unfrozen.
Yep.
So that's pretty
That's
cool.
what I'm saying, man. Then that's why they took that flight here, man. Because, like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. They're obviously gonna get their bag out here, if you know what I mean by that. Like, they've been, they're good. They get their money. You know what I'm saying? They're about their bread. Him and his team. Him and his brother work well, and then they got their team, and then obviously they're gonna meet up with other cats out here who they've been working with throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? So they're out here to get that bag. I already know. So I don't hate on Tate, man. Nothing but respect for Andrew and his brother.
Let me ask you, if they weren't so big on social media, do you think they would have ever gotten out of prison in Romania?
No, I don't.
Probably not, right?
They're huge, and they bring in a lot of money, and they know what they're doing. But see, why they don't have any reason to lie about anything. That's what really gets me about them. They're very transparent. You know what I mean? Why would they don't seem like the types, like, I don't know them personally, right? But when they talk, everything, there's no lie in them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, I take their word for it. You understand?
Yeah.
That's a fact. You know what I mean?
It does say, though, that currently there is 4 British women who accused Tate of sexual violence and physical abuse, and they're suing him in the UK now.
We know, and that's not just, there's been like 20. Is it proven? No, that's my point. So that's what I mean. You try to smear someone's name because they have bread. That's all it is. Dude got bread, bro. We know this. They just, have you seen their compound over there? There's like 30 Bugattis over there, or whatever vehicles. There's 30 luxury vehicles that you don't even know about out here. You know what I mean? And then they have a compound. And dude, that was their private jet they hopped on to come here. If you got bread like that, you're doing big things.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? People are going to take shots at you and come at you, especially if they knew you, especially if it's lying. You never know. Maybe you messed with someone and then they're like, oh, damn, I didn't even get anything from him. You know what I'm saying? And then boom. Hey, you know what? I'm going to sue him. That's what people do these days. You know that.
No, definitely.
Always taking shots at people that got bread. You know this. Come on, bro. This is, and that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So, but I ain't got nothing against the Tates, man. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But they're trending high on X, and I wanted to bring that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. Well, that is our either hated or loved celebrity news. Very one of the two. And let's move on. So shout out to the 79 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, share button, and subscribe so that you can get this alpha every day that we give you. And let's talk about tomorrow. There's a grassroots movement. I don't know if you heard about this economic blackout that they're trying to do tomorrow. Have you heard about that, Jay?
No. What do you?
So,
Hold on. What?
so there's a grassroots movement, and it's actually pretty big because I've been hearing it even on the radio, where tomorrow there's an economic. They're trying to do it's called an economic blackout, and they're trying to make it so that for 24 hours nobody spends any money.
What?
That's what they're saying. So let me read this to you a little bit. It says a grassroots organization is encouraging U.S. residents not to spend any money Friday as an act of economic resistance to protest what the group's founder sees as the malign influence of billionaires, big corporations, and both major political parties on the lives of working Americans. The People's Union calls the 24 hours of spending abstinence set to start at midnight an economic blackout, a term that has since been shared and debated on social media. The activist movement said it also plans to promote week-long consumer boycotts of particular companies, including Walmart and your favorite Amazon. Other activities, faith-based leaders and consumers already are organizing boycotts to protest companies that have scaled back their diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, and to oppose the Donald Trump's move to abolish all federal DEI programs and policies. Some faith leaders are encouraging their congregations to refrain from shopping at Target, one of the companies backing off of DEI efforts during the 40 days of Lent that begin Wednesday. And also there's Ramadan beginning, so just shout out to all my Muslims out there. Here are some details about the various events and experts through thoughts on whether having consumers keep their wallets closed is an effective tool for influencing the positions corporations take. So who's behind the 24-hour economic blackout is the People's Union, which is USA. That's the acronym. They take credit for initiating the No Spend Day, and it was founded by John Schwartz, a meditation teacher who lives near the Chicago area, according to his social media accounts. The organization's website said it is not tied to any political party, but stands for all people. Requests for comments sent to the group's email this week did not receive a reply. The planned blackout is scheduled to run from 12 a.m. Eastern time through 11:59 Eastern on Friday. The activist group advised customers to abstain from making any purchases, whether it's store or online, but particularly not from big retailers or chains. It wants participants to also avoid fast food and filling their car gas tanks, and says shoppers with emergencies or in need of essentials should support only local small businesses and not try to use a credit or debit card. What do you think, Jay? Are you going to be with it or not? You going to go on in?
I'm sorry. I don't participate in a lot of that stuff, man. If I have stuff to do, I have stuff to do. Sorry. I'm not one of those people. I'm not, I see so much of this stuff with the Berkeley cats. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know that. Yeah. They protest everything in Berkeley right there, literally across the bridge. So, yeah. If I have stuff to do, I have stuff to do. Understand?
Well, I know you like to get your steaks and stuff at Safeway. So tomorrow, if a lot of people are going to actually do this, tomorrow might be a good day for you to do it because there's not going to be a lot of people in the store, supposedly.
And I'll tell you this: where I live, no one will bat an eye about this. You should know that. No, not at all. Millbrae, Burlingame, all these cities, they won't bat an eye. Trust me. So now, in Berkeley and those areas, guarantee you this will affect all that. Out here, where we live, no way.
Yeah.
No one will bat an eye, bro. Trust me.
I already support my small businesses anyway. I mean, when I go, when I shop like fruits and veggies, and I usually, the stuff that I really want, I never can really get anyway. I like Whole Foods or like places like that.
Don't you go to Sprouts?
I'll go to Sprouts or Trader Joe's, because those to me, I can get what I want. They're still organic, and I get, and you know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to, like, for instance, mushrooms. Whole Foods has mushrooms, but Trader Joe's has a good variety of mushrooms that I like. So I definitely try to get my mushrooms from Trader Joe's rather than.
It's right here. It's literally right here.
I got two right next to my house as well, so it's pretty nice.
That's what I'm saying. They're everywhere, Trader Joe's.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, guys. Well, just in case you didn't know and you want to support tomorrow's boycott, don't shop in any of the big outlets. Only shop in like very small mom and pop stores, and that's the ones that we want to support tomorrow. I'll probably do that anyway. I will do that anyway, not because of this whole protest, but because I usually like to go to mom and pop stores and support them, because that's for me better, better for the small businesses, and I still get what I want. And sometimes I can find things that I can't find in the big stores anyway. So I'm gonna do it regardless if this whole thing was gonna roll out or not. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys gonna support this or not? I definitely want to hear your opinion on that. And that being said, that is our boycott news. In case you guys wanted to do that, let's move on and find out what is going on with this whole FAA and Starlink.
FAA, bro. They've been having a lot of problems.
Yeah,
Especially with because of the Verizon communication. The air traffic control seems like it's breaking down. You know that everything we've been reporting. So FAA is eyeing Starlink over Verizon, and you already know who runs Starlink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boy Elon, man. So I would yeah, man, this could be really big for him, dude, because if they cancel Verizon's, contract, this could be a $2 to $3 billion contract for Elon. And man, that's I think that's an excellent move for him. It's chess, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you. I mean, that's definitely a good move for him. That's brilliant. Chess, yes, I definitely understand. But do you think personally that is kind of like, how would I put it? That it's he's meddling, like, because he's already working on the inside and he's cool with Trump, with the president.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that that's kind of more like, it's almost like, to me, almost like
What?
it's almost unfair, because he's got such a good, he's already such a good way in with the president, that it's almost like they're favoring Elon Musk because of
As well as they should. You know how much they need Elon Musk, how much we need Elon Musk. We need Elon Musk for EV. We need Elon Musk for space. We need Elon Musk for Starlink. You realize this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't have Elon Musk, other nations would take over this stuff. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you realize how important Elon Musk is.
No,
you have no idea how important that guy is to America. That's the only reason Elon Musk hasn't been assassinated yet. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
This is serious stuff here. Elon Musk is very important to us. So I don't look at it as like, oh, you think that's unfair? No, it's not unfair. He's got excellent stuff going. Obviously, he has hella businesses going, and yeah, he's representing here.
And I'm just asking. This is not my personal opinion. It's just what the articles, every article that I read about that today, it states.
Of course. What else are you going to read? Think about that. You're going to read stuff that's always going to smear that, like we always talk about. Always take shots at the people up top. You know that. How many people hate on Mr. Musk? Why? Because he's got hundreds of billions of dollars, right? But he sent out the Starlink terminals no cost. Just like he sent out the Teslas, remember? The Cybertrucks?
Yeah.
You remember that, right? He just sent them out. Remember? You remember this, right? For the fires?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. So I ain't mad at it. I am definitely not mad at it. You know what I mean? And but you know what he will do? If he gets that contract, I guarantee you, he'll get to be able to look at Verizon stuff. You already know that. He'll cancel that stuff. He'll probably fire a lot of FAA employees. You know what I mean? So you know how, that's what I mean. To me, it's a chess move for Elon.
Yeah. To me,
that's it.
If this is my actual personal opinion, because I like, I ask the questions. That's why I kind of want I want a good whole like topic that we're like right now that we're talking about, and I like to converse everybody's opinion.
Of course. Of course.
But my personal opinion is that I'm glad he's doing it because of all the plane crashes we had lately. And if he can stop that from happening, because obviously something in the FFA is going on where
exactly
the whole traffic control is out of hand, because like I said, it's not safe right now. Then given the fact, if he's working with Trump and if that's meddling in things that are, you know what I mean, that's like conflict of interest or not, I don't care, because I rather see that nobody gets hurt anymore. And that's my personal opinion. But as far as what other people would think, I can definitely see that people would see that it is a conflict of interest. I can see that, but I'm saying I don't think there would
Chess.
be. I don't think it is in the sense because if his Starlink is able to keep communications up 24/7 and there's not going to be any interruption, while we've already seen what's been happening in the FFA, and if it's to do with Verizon or not, but there's definitely been something going on where it's not safe right now, then I by all means, I definitely think that if Starlink is the one that can make it happen so that, there's no more crashes, go for it. That's my personal opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Elon makes smart moves, and I trust that he makes the right moves.
Definitely.
That's it.
Definitely.
That's all. Keep it very simple, and I think he'll get that contract.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money for him, and he's gonna be able to keep producing newer and better things, and it's gonna just at the end of the day,
Said, we need him for America for
yeah,
the reasons that I just told you. That's why we need him. You know what I mean?
The one thing I really also appreciate about Elon is he's the only one out of I do Uber and stuff on the side, and he's the only person that I hear where he's coming out with his own robo taxis, but the robo taxis is going to be anything that people can. It's going to be a car that us Uber drivers can buy, and we can have them working for us. Which, if you're looking at Waymos and you're looking at Cruise and all those other companies, those are all owned by big corporations that have no interest for the people in mind. They don't care about us at all. And they just want to get their own money, and they want to take the average day Joe, which is us. They want to take us out of the picture so that they can get their money. But Elon Musk is stepping up to the plate, and he's like, no, I'm not even going to work with Uber and with all these other companies.
Exactly.
I'm going to have my own thing, and I'm going to put everybody on game, and I'm going to let everybody buy their own car and be able to work.
Exactly. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Come on, man. Man of the people, bro. Stop.
So to me, that's, he's the man of the people, like you're saying. And shout out to the 82 people watching. We want your comments on this too, man. Do you think that Elon Musk is the man of the people, or do you think he's in it for his own self-interest and gains? What do you guys think? We want to know.
That's hilarious. For sure.
So because we got TNT, we got the money team in the house right now.
That's right, baby. Shout out Floyd. Just a side notes. Floyd was on I forgot what show he was on, but he was shouting out how President Trump is the best president he's ever seen, ever dealt with. Nice. Yeah, he said everyone in America took advantage and didn't realize how much he did back in 2016 to 2020. Yeah. So he's actually really happy that he's back to president. I saw that. I just saw it. It recently just happened. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Shout out Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, moving on from Elon Musk, let's before we actually get into the movie of the day, I want to talk about a different movie which is coming out soon, and that movie is Shrek 5. So why is Shrek 5 trending right now? Well, guys,
Shrek 5.
Let me tell you why Shrek 5 is trending. Shrek 5 is trending because supposedly Shrek 5 trailer has horrified some fans.
What?
So why has it horrified some fans? Let's find out. DreamWorks has debuted the first trailer for Shrek 5, which has introduced Shrek and Fiona's daughter, voiced by who else? Zendaya. Zendaya. So that and other aspects of the not even 30-second trailer have fans up in arms about both the content and the animation. First off, the bulk of the trailer is Shrek and company scrolling through fantasy TikTok, courtesy of the Magic Mirror, which shows dancing Shrek shirtless, Shrek and other nonsense apparently posted by Pinocchio. It's not exactly funny, and if this is what the movie thinks is entertaining, this may not bode well for the final product. But the most commentary I'm seeing is about how Shrek and Donkey specifically look different than their original animation. It's less sure that this is a valid complaint than the other stuff, as Shrek 1 came out in 2001 and even Shrek 4 was in 2010. Obviously, animation has changed just a bit in the last 15 to 24 years. The story is meant to be a time jump to follow an older Shrek, Fiona and Donkey, If Zendaya's character is say 15, that would mean they've aged a bit, made it different. On the technical side, this is using a new animation engine called Moon Ray that DreamWorks introduced with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish back in 22. So that alone will bring some changes. Regardless, it's pretty easy to see why the trailer has not landed very well. It currently has an underwater dislike ratio on YouTube on the official Universe Pictures channel, which is not what a studio wants to see regarding their 15 years in the making a sequel. That said, I can't imagine that Shrek 5 not making billions of dollars, no matter what what's going to happen with how people take the movie. But we here at Average Day Joe's, we're definitely going to show you this trailer because we want to show it to you here exclusive and let you guys kind of decide what you guys think. Is this trailer? Is it scary, or is it something that you guys, is it something that you guys? What do you think? That's what we want to know. So here's the trailer. I'm not gonna play the sound because every time we do, we're gonna get copyrighted. So no sound, but here's the trailer for Shrek 5, guys. Check it out.
Donkey
got Pinocchio. So Fiona,
Donkey.
the daughter, like they made her with like a piercing in her, and they're making her like the new age, like the new age.
It's not a big deal. Jesus Christ.
Not at all.
I don't understand people, man.
So it looks like the people's feelings got hurt right because of this right here. Is that this right here? That look at that.
Who cares?
They got upset because he's shirtless.
Who cares? Oh man!
You know what that reminds me of, bro?
What?
That reminds me of the Detroit rapper where the Lyft driver told her she can't.
Oh no!
because it's showing him shirtless on like a 6-pack, but yet he's a big dude and he's not that. But the mirror is showing him something else. So I bet you all these people that are not in shape are like getting hurt about that. And like, no, they're putting us, they're shaming our bodies because they're showing that the body should look like this, and yet, his body looks like.
Oh my god! You're probably right. Actually, that's kind of funny.
But that's what it is. That's exactly why people's feelings are getting hurt.
Oh my god! I don't understand
portraying
people.
Shrek as somebody who he's not.
People's feelings getting hurt because of a shirtless Shrek. Oh my god! I can't do it.
I mean, we are in the emo culture, bro.
I don't know, man. I guess so, man. I'm not living like that, but yeah, that's I lived a little different than that. That's kind of funny though, man.
No, man. Well, are you guys, Average Day Joe's community, are you guys gonna be watching Shrek 5 anytime soon when it comes out, man? We want to hear that from you, man. Is anybody here gonna be watching Shrek 5? I think I only got to like number 2. I never got past 2 on Shrek,
I only watched the first 2, what I mean? Well, I love Mike Myers, man. I like all his stuff. I grew up on Austin Powers, Wayne's World. So it was a little different for me. When I saw Shrek, it was like animated. I was like, ah. So like you said, I caught 1 and 2 and I was like, oh, that's cool. Not really for me, but it's cool. It's not bad.
Yeah. But not even Mike Myers, but we got Eddie Murphy playing Donkey, bro. And I love Eddie Murphy, man.
Exactly. The Donkey. The donkey. But yeah, so it was I never saw after those 2, so
yeah, definitely. All right, well, that is our movie coming out feature segment, and now let's get into one of my favorite movies, and what Jay is playing right now, the movie of the day. What is the movie of the day for the people that don't know? Average Day Joe's.
The movie of the day today it's a shout out to Gene Hackman, man. Obviously Will Smith is in it too. It's called Enemy of the State. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites for sure. This came out, and when this came out, I was like, damn, you know what I mean? It was like a little ahead of its time. You know what I mean?
And it portrays basically the truth, but they don't say that it's the truth.
Of course, you know what I mean? Because they basically whacked a senator to get their agenda ahead, to try to pass what they wanted to get passed. For privacy and security. Huh?
Who wanted to get what passed?
Oh, it was it FBI or CIA? One of the agencies. Oh, okay. It was FBI or CIA, And yeah, they basically, one of the senators, because it was all about security, like spying on people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
definitely.
they wanted to be able to pass that act. And one of the senators was like, nah. You know what I mean? And then they ended up, put the needle to the neck, took them out. And then, yeah, that's how it all started, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It's a good film, man. One of my favorite films, honestly.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
it's it's
Shout out to Driving to Wealth. Give us a what's up emoji. What's going on, partner? Hope everything is well out there in UMex, man. R.I.P. Gene Hackman. He got taken out there. So I'm sure you heard that
yeah,
news
man.
as well, Driving to Wealth. But yeah, it's all bad, man. All bad.
But yeah,
Um,
this movie's just there's levels to this movie, man, because this came out and like I said, it was ahead of its time. You know what I
definitely,
mean?
definitely.
Yeah.
So now that you said what it's about, what do you rate the movie 1 through 10?
9.9.
9.9. Okay. Okay.
Without a doubt. There's like I said, there's maybe one part of the movie that I was like, but like it wasn't even a big part. It was just a little part.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It was kind of funny, but I was just like, why do they even have to say this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, 9.9. It's an excellent movie. It's
Okay. So
one
you're way
one of
up
my
there.
favorites.
And me personally, that's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. So I'll give it a
Yeah,
10, man. I'll give it a 10
I hope so.
just because of the fact that Gene Hackman just passed away, and he passed away in a very suspicious manner that kind of
Yeah,
reminded me of that movie, and that
of
was the
course.
first thing I thought about. But on top of that, that movie, even though they didn't say it's like based on like Edward Snowden of that time, of
Yeah,
like the leaks of what it really was. To me,
yeah.
that movie basically was the truth of what is happening and how they are spying on us. So to me,
Well,
movie
now,
gets a 10.
because like I said, it's ahead of its time. All that stuff they were talking about happened 10 in our time, 10, 15 years later.
And that's what I'm saying. So what's
Yeah,
happening now?
yeah,
If that movie was to come out today, there would be like we wouldn't be able to even grasp the
yeah.
technology that is out now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
and I seen like a little glimpse of that technology, and I'll share that with you guys. And that's one of the things I seen is like the AI that they have in the cameras now. Like literally, so there was a worker at Starbucks, like this person worked there,
Hmm.
or there was like it showed all the workers that were working behind the counter, and it
Yeah.
literally was showing how many cups each worker was serving. It showed like the money that like the people were exchanging to the customers. Dude,
Hmm.
the information that the cameras are now showing is like crazy, man. So what that movie was showing was pretty ahead of its time, but just imagine
That's what I'm
now what's
saying.
going on, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's there's levels to this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely,
You
definitely.
know what I mean? R.I.P. to Gene Hackman. He did a good job in this movie, though, man. Did
Yeah,
a great
definitely.
job.
Definitely. And the truth is that no matter what crime is committed this day and age, if they wanted to find you and catch you, they're gonna find you and catch you because there's
Too
cameras
easy.
everywhere. You know,
Everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
yeah, and they got satellites on top of that. They can
Yep.
pinpoint. They can pinpoint where you've been. Like, dude,
Of course.
you can't get away, man. There's no way.
Not
It's
right
like,
now. Not this day and age. You got
yeah,
to be smarter though if you wanted to. It's
yeah.
really not that hard if you really wanted to be off the grid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be off the grid. But I mean, even look, check out. You had Theodore Kaczynski, who was off the grid, and he was able to get away with being, he was the person that was sending like bombs through the mail and all that, right?
Of course.
He was able to
Unabomber.
get away with it. He was off the grid somewhere in Montana. He was able to get away with that for like 6
Oklahoma.
months. No, who's the no, there was two of them. There was Oklahoma
Yeah.
was
Ted
the guy who
Kaczynski. You said Kaczynski.
yeah,
Yeah.
Theodore Kaczynski was the mail bomber guy.
Unabomber. Oh, you're talking about that. I thought you said Ted Kaczynski.
No,
I
not
thought.
Ted.
Oh, okay. The other one.
Yeah, the other one. You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about, right?
Yeah. Okay. Not the Unabomber. Never mind. Sorry.
So the Unabomber was the one that blew up the federal building in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, in Oklahoma. That's Ted Kaczynski.
Okay,
Okay.
Unabomber.
So you're talking about the other one. Are you talking
Uh,
about Anthrax?
uh,
Which one are you talking
I
about?
think we're actually both mixed up because it says I just pulled it up and it said Ted Kaczynski was the
Unabomber.
one who was the Unabomber, but he was like an
Yes.
American mathematician and a domestic terrorist. So
Exactly.
so the Unabomber was the one that was sending bombs through the mail.
Yeah, but he bombed the building in Oklahoma.
No, that was a different guy.
What?
That wasn't Ted Kaczynski. That was a different guy. That
Who?
was some his name was like McVee, something McVee or something like that.
What are you talking about?
Watch, I'm gonna pull that up
What?
real quick. Oklahoma bomber.
I thought Ted.
Timothy McVeigh. Timothy McVeigh. That was his name.
Oh wow. So Ted. Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
very.
Ted Kaczynski, he was a Polish dude, right? He was the Unabomber. He was a mathematician, and this guy was a mathematics prodigy. But but he abandoned his career in '69, and what he was doing, he went off the grid into like a cabin in Montana, and he conducted a 17-year series of attacks using mail bombs to target academics, business executives, and others. So he was out for 17 years, bro. He was able to get away with his crimes, and then somehow, I think somebody noticed one of his like letters that he wrote, and they noticed his handwriting, and they were able to identify.
And they put it together.
Yes, they all put it together after 17 years. This guy was able.
What is it with you Polish people, bro? First you're Jack the Ripper, now you're the Unabomber. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, but the shit we do, man, we smart about our shit, bro. We get away with some smart.
Yeah, obviously a little too smart. Jesus, man, that's crazy, man.
So I mean, going back to what the original whole statement was about was that he was able to get away with it because he actually did it the smart way and was able to do it. And then the people that he was going after were like people that were like not considered super he definitely had targets that were like kind of like government targets or people that were speaking against things. Like it was all really thought out stuff. It wasn't just like random people. You know what I mean? So but he did get busted for that. That being said, since R.I.P. like we said to Gene Hackman, let's go over some of his movies. What is your favorite movie by Gene Hackman?
Oh man, he's got so many movies. Jesus. This is definitely one of my favorite movies. Yeah. Obviously, like without a doubt, this is one of my favorite movies of his. But I'll have to go old school, like Superman.
Superman, okay.
All he was in all. You remember he was Lex Luthor in all the Superman. So I gotta go that, and I gotta go the other one, Absolute Power with Clint Eastwood, one of my other favorite actors. Definitely. That was a fucking excellent film. Like so. But he's done so many that I could just reel them off. But I'd say that really stuck out to me besides this one, the Superman's and Absolute Power for sure. Like that, it doesn't get much more. Those were some of my favorites right there, man.
And what about an underrated movie of his? Which one would you say?
Probably Get Shorty.
Get Shorty? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was a pretty popular movie, but it was a 95 movie, so I think
no, but like, yeah, that's what I mean. It was, but he wasn't like the main focus, you know that?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? But he was in it, but he wasn't main focus. That's why I say that.
And that cast was crazy because you had John Travolta, you had DeVito, you had a really nice.
What's her name? I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name too. I was gonna say it, but I forgot her name.
I forgot her name, man. She's in hella movies, dude.
Let me pull up her name real quick if I
Renee something.
It's
Renee
Russo.
Renee Russo, yeah. So yeah, Renee Russo. She always looked young too. Even when she was 50, she looked 30, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Renee Russo, yeah, she was in hella movies. So yeah, that cast was insane, dude. Definitely. But like I said, Gene Hackman's been in so many movies, man. It's crazy. R.I.P. to that guy, man. But that's why I said Absolute Power too, because like I said with Clint Eastwood, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell of a movie, bro. Hell of a movie.
So for me, I would say my two favorite movies, because the one is what we're watching now, The Enemy of the State. That would be my number one movie of his that I loved. But if I would have to pick another one, number two for me would be Behind the Enemy Lines. I thought that was
It's a great movie.
Yep. So that would be two of my favorite movies of his.
I forgot about that one, actually.
If I was to go underrated, I'm going to say two underrated ones as well. And that would be either And this one I would say underrated just because, like Get Shorty, it was a 1995 movie that he made. So for today's audience, they might have not seen it, but
What is it?
that would be Crimson Tide.
Oh, that was a great movie too.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah,
about that one.
Crimson Tide. So
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
that was a great movie, and I thought that would be underrated for today's audience. If you guys haven't seen it, that would be a good movie to watch. And the other one I would mention, which I like, I kind of like Western movies, like cowboy movies. So I
I
would
know
go
which
with
one.
The Quick and the Dead.
Excellent cast too, bro.
Very excellent cast, and
I
I would
remember
say
that had Sharon Stone in it. That's a good one, man.
exactly.
That's a great one.
Do you have any other notable ones that people should watch though, that are just ones that you might have forgotten about that you think people should watch of his
Uh,
that come to
I'm
your
gonna
mind?
go. The what?
That just come to your mind?
Yeah, I would go. Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah, or even what was the other one, dude? The basketball one he did. He did a basketball one. What the hell was the name of that? Hoosiers?
I
I
think
think
so.
it was Hoosiers. Yeah, I think it was Hoosiers. I would say check that one out because that was good too.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then I would go with two more notable ones for you guys to watch that I think was pretty good. I would say The Replacements with Keanu Reeves and him. That's a
That's
football
right. He
movie.
did do that. He did do that one.
Yep. And
Goofy.
and if you guys are into, we've been actually showing a lot of Tom Cruise movies. So if you're into Tom Cruise and him, The Firm, that was a good
Oh yeah,
movie.
he was in The Firm. I forgot he was in The Firm.
He
That's
was
actually
good.
a really good movie.
I know. So
That's a really good movie.
those are definite ones I would think for people to watch. If you guys like a good comedy, but it's not really up my alley, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be up Jay's alley. But if you want a good comedy, I would say The Birdcage for people that like good comedies. That would be good. That would be good for today's audience. The
You know
Birdcage.
what? You know what else he was in? I just thought about it.
Was that?
It was the one with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sigourney Weaver, Heartbreakers.
Yep. That was a good one.
Yeah, he played that part. Remember, he just smoked the whole movie. He was smoking, and then he died from smoking. Remember?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
he also played in 94, 93 because those were the years that he did come out of a lot of cowboy movies. So
Yeah.
in 93 he also came out with Geronimo, and in 94 he came out with Wide Earp, like the
He played Wyatt Earp.
yeah. So those are if you guys like cowboy movies, I would definitely check those out. He also I don't think a lot of people know, but in 98 he was one of the voices behind the cartoon Ants. You remember that movie? Yeah,
No,
so
I
he
never
was
saw it.
voices behind it.
This came out in '98. That's why. So this was more my alley in '98. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that movie in 98 too. Ants, that movie, it was a
I didn't even know.
yeah, that was in 98, but that was a good movie. And in 2001, he actually was featured in The Mexican, that movie, The Mexican, with Julia Roberts, and I think Brad Pitt was in that movie.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah, so those are all really good movies that I wanted to share with you guys for you guys to watch.
For Gene Hackman, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen it. You might have seen this movie, but he's also in the '98 movie Twilight. Have you seen that one?
Twilight? No, yeah. I don't know what that is.
I don't remember that movie, but it looks like it might have been a good movie. Twilight.
What's Twilight?
Paul Newman was in it. It was a good cast. You got Paul Newman, you got Hackman, you got Susan Sarandon, Reese Witherspoon, James.
Oh wow!
But
no, I never saw it.
Paul Newman was a retired private eye. He lived in an apartment on the grounds of the estate owned by his old friend Suzanne Sarandon and Gene Hackman. They actually played movie stars at the end of their careers. Shot by the couple's runaway daughter, Reese Witherspoon, some years ago. Harry submits on their guilt and goodwill as he wrestles with a lifetime of regret. While delivering a mysterious package, Harry is drawn into a blackmail scheme that threatens to shatter all their lives.
Yeah, no, I never saw it.
That'll be a good one maybe to check out. I've never seen that one either, but I thought I heard
of it. A great cast.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a great cast.
A cast like that, it should be a good movie.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Well, that is our movie of the day. Shout out to the 88 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, and please share this because we give you guys this alpha every single day, Monday through Friday. That being said, let's get into what is going on with crypto, man. We've been talking about crypto and it's been going down. I told you yesterday, if you missed the episode, that I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down some more this whole week until Friday, and then it'll probably hit its lows probably by this by this weekend, and then if it does hit its lows, I'm looking at it going to pretty much about 75,000, which historically, if you look at all the bull charts, it has always gone down about 30% in the bull run before it runs way back up again. And this is also to do with part because of the tariffs and because of just market sentiment right now. People are scared. If you look at the fear and greed index, it's at its like lowest that it's been in like a really long time. So Bitcoin currently is at 81,293, which is down 4.11% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum, our biggest altcoin, is at 2,182, which is down 6.82% in the last 24 hours. Our fear and greed index looks like it's the same as yesterday, which is at 21. It's right at that red and orange conjunction, where red being that we're in like super fear, but we're still just in fear at the moment. And like I said, that's all just due to market sentiment. It's due to, the Trump tariff. Things need to catch up before they get better. It looks like, even the cost of eggs, they're talking about another 40% increase. So it looks like, that the Americans and people worldwide were kind of feeling the pinch of money right now. But this is what me and Jay have been saying. Within 6 months to a year, these tariffs are gonna be a good thing, because American companies that are international are going to be investing in America. And it's already been said that like companies like Audi and other huge companies are going to be opening up offices in America to create jobs. So the economy within the next year, I believe, is going to be doing really well. And I think is going to be a start to probably one of the biggest bull runs that we have seen. So just don't sell, don't get yourselves liquidated, and do not use those high margins of like 10x, where you guys, if it goes on you the wrong way, you guys are going to be cashed out, because you guys did a huge margin call, or a huge leverage call, I would say. Your Bitcoin dominance, it's sitting at 59.78% right now, while Ethereum is sitting at 9.75%. Our global crypto market in a whole is at 2.72 trillion, which is down 3.74% in the last 24 hours. Our top 5 trending coins, we got Bitcoin as number 1. Number 2, we got a coin called Mystery that is up 7.42% in the last 24 hours. Number 3 trending coin is Shell, which is up 15.39% in the last 24 hours. Number 4, we got CARV, C-A-R-V, which is down 16.76% in the last 24 hours. And number 5, we got coin FIO, which is up 15.08% in the last 24 hours. Your top 5 gainers for the last 24 hours, we got number 1, MSTR. That is up 808% in the last 24 hours. Number 2, one we've been talking about for a long time, is CADX. CADX is up 796% in the last 24 hours. Number 3, we got Nero Pump, or the acronym is Nero, N-E-I-R-O, which is up 622% in the last 24 hours. Number 4, we got BOME, B-O-M-E, which is up 580% in the last 24 hours. And number 5, we got Daram, D-A-R-A-M, and that is up 500% in the last 24 hours. Notable ones, we got Squid, that's like a funny meme one, which is up 395% in the last 24 hours. Number 9, we got Grok 2, which is I guess they're trying to make it a meme coin, but it's part of the whole. Grok is, if you guys don't know, it's part of the X platform for their chat GPT-like AI. That is up 355% in the last 24 hours. Besides that, I don't really see any other ones that we've been talking about lately that I would give a shout out to. So no, there's no other ones that I want to really talk about. That is our crypto news, guys. Just keep those diamond hands. Me and Jay, we're holding on to our crypto. We're not selling. We're not doing nothing. We're just going to wait till it goes up, or in my case, because I did degen into some coins I probably shouldn't have, I'm just going to either wait till it goes to zero and get cash out, or if it doesn't, I'm hoping it doesn't, then hopefully I will see gains from some of these coins that I did kind of degen into. But I like you, if you guys, I'm sure some of you did the same thing, so don't feel bad. It happens. Just like we always preach, don't put all your coins in one basket. You guys have to diversify your portfolio, and if that's only in crypto, that's all good. But put a lot of it into like the top 10 coins, and then you degen with the money you could play with into ones that like CATX, like we've been talking about for the month, where you could play with some money and put it into CATX. Why not? It's you can buy it for a cheap price. It's like at 0.05, 1542. That's the price of that coin. The market cap is getting up there. It's 462,000. So if you want to degen into something, I would definitely degen into CATX, but that is not financial advice. That is my own personal opinion. That being said, before I get into the weather, I just want to ask you, Jay, did you know that Mr. Beast, his Mr. Beast games, I think it was on Netflix, just concluded? Did you hear about the Mr. Beast games that he had going on?
I mean, he always does. I always catch some of the stuff he does. I've seen a lot of the things he's very out there when he does. He knows he spends money to make money. I'll give him that.
And so let me ask you: did you hear who won the 10 mil off his show? Like where that person is from?
No.
So I have to. The only reason I'm saying this is because it's a local cat. So basically, the guy who won Mr. Beast's show, which was streaming on one of those platforms, I forgot if it was Prime or Netflix. He was actually from San Mateo.
Okay. And what's his name? Do you know who it is?
I might have to pull that up real quick.
Oh.
But Mr. Beast, man, shout out to him because man, he gave out 10 million to the winner of his show. But the winner, I mean, I'm sure he made a lot of money off that show, way more than 10 million. So for him to,
of course he does. He always makes money, man. Mr. Beast is all about money. That's why he's always spent hella money to make money. He's always been, even when he first started, if he had 50,000, he would spend 50,000, put it into a show. That's what he did. He was not afraid of losing money because he knew he would make it right back. Now that's why he has so much. He always does things like that, man.
Okay, so the guy from San Mateo, his name is Jeffrey Randall Allen.
Oh.
And this is what this is a picture of him for all of you who don't know who that is. Jeffrey Randall Allen from San Mateo. He just won $10 million by winning the Mr. Beast games. And this is what he looks like for all the people who don't know who he looks like. That is him.
Okay.
Kind of reminds me of he looks kind of to me like a Mark Sagrafina version. Shout out to Mark if you're watching.
Mark Sagrafina, cool folks, man. That's throwback, bro. You going throwback with that name? Going throwback with that name, bro.
I know. But yeah, so shout out to him for winning 10 million. The Mr. Beast contest. It looked like a pretty hard contest. They had to go through some hoops to get that win, and I think there was a whole bunch of people that were playing. So shout out to him for winning that 10 mil. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Put Matteo on the map. Okay, I'll take it.
Put Matteo on the map for the one time. That's how we do it. Got to show the love to the locals out here.
He said Mark Sagrafina, bro. That's throwback, bro. That's throwback.
I know.
Me and him go way back, bro.
Definitely.
We used to play ball together, man. That's crazy.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so crazy.
Let's get into tomorrow's weather. Tomorrow's highs for the U.S. for all our people traveling. It's going to be Friday coming up, so we're going to have a lot of travelers. Let me pull up the map of the U.S. for you guys and give you guys all the highs for tomorrow, so you guys can be guided to dress accordingly for tomorrow's weather. Let me pull that up for you guys real quick. So tomorrow, guys, for all my travelers, this is for the tomorrow's highs for February 28th. If you're trying to get into the cold parts of the U.S., you will have to go into Looks like Michigan is going to be Salt Six Mary. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's going to be snowing at 25 degrees. If you guys want to escape to the heat, tomorrow your hottest will be in Phoenix, which will be 82 degrees, partly cloudy. Going from West Coast to East Coast, though, San Francisco, we're going to be hazy tomorrow at 67 degrees. Partly cloudy in LA at 69 degrees. While Seattle, you guys will be partly cloudy at 61. If you guys are going into Vegas, it'll be 76, partly cloudy. While Salt Lake City, it's going to be cold with sunny conditions, though, at 53 degrees. If you're going into Billings, Montana, it'll be partly cloudy at 55. While Denver, you'll be sunny at 68. Albuquerque, you will be partly cloudy at 66. If you're going into Texas tomorrow, you're going to be San Antonio. You'll be at 79 with sunny conditions. Houston, partly cloudy, 76. Dallas, you'll be nice and warm at 78, partly cloudy. Oklahoma City, you guys will be sunny at 81, while Kansas City, you guys will be only at 70, sunny conditions as well. If you're going into the Midwest anywheres, it'll be kind of cold. Up north, Minneapolis, you'll be windy at 44. Chicago, you will be at 57 with windy conditions as well. St. Louis, you will be at 71 with sunny conditions, while Memphis, you will be 73 as your high with sunny conditions. New Orleans, you guys will be partly cloudy at 72. If you're going into Detroit or Cincinnati, it's going to be windy with Detroit being only at 50, Cincinnati being at 62. Tampa, you guys tomorrow will be at 77 with sunny conditions. Miami, your highs tomorrow will be 79 with partly cloudy. Jacksonville will be sunny at 74. Atlanta, you guys will be sunny at 76. Washington, D.C., you guys will only be at 56 with partly cloudy. New York City, you guys will be at 51 as your high, partly cloudy. Buffalo, you guys will be 41 degrees, cloudy. Last but not least, we got partly cloudy conditions in Boston, and your high will only be at 44 degrees tomorrow. So that concludes our weather highs for tomorrow, February 28th. So dress accordingly to what we are letting you know. That being said, let's get into tomorrow's astrology for the day. So we definitely like to every day give you that astrology alpha to kind of help guide you. And we start off with the first zodiac of the house, which is Aries, which is my sign. So tomorrow, Aries, you guys will have an ideal opportunity to eliminate physical and mental obstacles so new energy can fill your life space. Your decision-making abilities improve when your mind stays clear of distractions. So release all those things that no longer support you. Your mental and physical decluttering will create a fresh start by eliminating outdated ideas, workspace disorders, and mental doubts. Taurus, the day tomorrow brings passion and fulfillment to the forefront to help you focus on activities that bring you joy. Make time for activities which bring you happiness by embracing creative work and meaningful conversations. Your gut instincts will help you to make decisions that lead to positive transformation. We got our Geminis tomorrow. Don't let your current state of stagnation discourage you because tomorrow holds the potential for transformation. Current obstacles that appeared impossible to overcome are starting to move, although the changes are not immediately obvious. Your optimistic attitude should drive you to continue moving. Your steady resolve, alongside your ability to wait, will create solutions to problems that burden you. We got our Cancers tomorrow. Your most important relationships deserve your attention. Your physical presence will serve as the stabilizing force, comforting your family and home environment. Listening to others requires more power than sharing your advice. Your loved ones deserve time to express themselves. So step away from the conversation and show patience because your support matters greatly. That is for Cancer, which kind of was the one that we had in the last 2 days. It just kind of looks like it's been the same for you guys, Cancer, because it looks like the stars are aligned for you to just have that kind of what's going on with you guys. Leo's tomorrow, which is J sign, we got tomorrow requires you to let your confidence take charge. Your voice matters because it holds power. So express your thoughts with confidence. Connect with people who push you forward and move toward unknown areas without fear. The universe pushes you toward advancement by asking you to build faith in your abilities. Then we got our Virgos. Tomorrow, small changes implemented today will produce enduring benefits. Seek clarifications when uncertain, but do not let doubt prevent you from progress. You will make the correct decisions by maintaining an equilibrium between practical reasoning and intuitive insight. Your financial perspective will transform soon so you can build a strong foundation for future achievements. Then we got our Libras. Tomorrow your methods will no longer work, yet changing your perspective will help you discover answers that escaped your notice before. Open your heart to change because adapting will create clarity and ease. When speaking with others, you will discover important insights, so keep your mind open to different perspectives. Scorpios, your determination tomorrow will inspire others to work with you without effort. Your current energy attracts new opportunities and surprising connections because your presence brings strong power. To transform your increased energy toward meaningful initiatives because progress will occur in unexpected ways. The universe is on your side tomorrow, guys. Then we got our Sagittarius. Tomorrow will be the time to catch your breath while you recognize all the progress you have made so far. All challenges are short term obstacles, which your resilience powers through. Every small stride you take leads to precisely toward your true destination. Our Capricorns, the desire to exploration pulls you forward tomorrow. So it'll be the ideal start for discovering something different. The road to inspiration leads through spontaneous adventures, fresh perspectives, and exciting conversations from unexpected situations. A fresh environment and new people you meet might generate transformative ideas that will reshape your perspective. Keep your mind open. Aquarius, your vision and strength enable you to take initiative because you should trust your abilities. Your confident actions will guide others toward positive change as people seek your direction. Taking action tomorrow across all areas of your life will establish a foundation for future accomplishments. Your ability to think ahead proves why you should take lead. You naturally avoid self doubt. Last but not least, we got Pisces. Free yourself to express yourself fully without restraint because the power of tomorrow will guide you towards success. An unexpected discovery may appear from this energy to show new possibilities. The universe guides you toward creative pursuits. Follow your inner guidance as you embrace the liberating experience. So that is our horoscopes for tomorrow, guys. We definitely like to share that with you just to give you a little heads up, about tomorrow and what might come to your zodiac sign. Shout out to the 93 people watching us, guys. Thank you guys so much. We love you and thank you for watching us. Please don't forget to hit the like. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this with others so that we can give them the same alpha every day. That being said, let us get into my conspiracy of today. So if you guys missed yesterday's conspiracy, Jay did one on the Wayfair conspiracy, which, if you guys don't know, and back in 2020, Wayfair got caught up in a conspiracy where basically they were, they sell furniture, but they were selling furniture at like super high prices, and some of this furniture was named after people that were missing. And we got into this whole conspiracy about it. So if you missed that one, just go back to yesterday's episode, or you can even check out our shorts. We definitely have shorts where we talk about that in particular. But, that got me thinking because Jay is a huge Amazon head and he loves Amazon. And he kind of got hurt yesterday when I said that I could have recalled that something like that went down with Amazon as well. So I promised Jay that I would dig deeper into this and do the conspiracy about Amazon, which was kind of had the same ties to the whole Wayfair thing. So let me dive into this. One of these bigger companies in the world, which is Amazon, and some of the wildest conspiracy theories surrounding that one. So from rumors about child trafficking through overpriced product listings to Jeff Bezos, which alleged he had deep ties with the CIA, let's unpack these dark secrets of the Amazon, of the company Amazon, but not the rainforest. So some of these claims have been dismissed as internet rumors, while others have traceable government contracts and financial trails. Because here at Average Day Joe's, like we say, if you want to get down to the bottom of it, you got to follow the money, baby. Follow the money. So let's break it all down and separate fact from fiction. And as always, do your own research. Don't just take our word for it, but we definitely want to kind of turn on the light in your guys' minds to make you think a little bit about, like, could this have happened? All right, let's start with one of the most controversial claims, Amazon being linked to child trafficking. This rumor really blew up after the Wayfair conspiracy in 2020, where people noticed overpriced storage cabinets with names that allegedly had matched missing children. Soon after, some internet people, investigators, I would call them, claimed that Amazon had similar listings, ordinary products priced ridiculously high, sometimes thousands of dollars. The idea was that these weren't just normal listings, but coded transactions for human trafficking. So what sparked the accusations? In 2020, Reddit and 4chan users started posting screenshots of overpriced Amazon items with human-like names. Some users claimed that if you searched certain missing children's names on Amazon, you'd find oddly expensive products. This led to speculation that these listings were a front for trafficking, where criminals used Amazon's vast platform to launder money or facilitate illegal transactions. So what do the experts say? Fact checking with website Snoops, which we all know is BS, according to me, and I'm sure Jay would agree, investigated the claims and found no evidence linking Amazon to trafficking. They claimed that third-party sellers often use automated pricing algorithms, which can sometimes result in bizarrely high prices. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children stated that while human trafficking does happen online, there was no proof that Amazon was involved in such operations, which they probably just got their fact checks from Snoops anyway. So who knows, how reliable source the NCMEC is. And then you also have Forbes in 2020 and Reuters, which also debunked the theory, attributing the odd pricing to marketplace glitches and seller manipulation rather than an organized trafficking ring. That's the same thing, though, that they said about Wayfair. So I don't know, guys. And it definitely happened. So, you don't have to take our word for it, but do your own research. So, while the mainstream narrative says yes, but some believe that powerful companies like Amazon have enough influence to suppress certain investigations. We've seen major corporations caught in scandals before, so it's not impossible that something is being hidden. But as of today, they're saying there is no solid proof. But some of that proof I just said, that alone to me would have been proof that yes, something more meticulous was going on over there. So now let's get into something that's not speculation, but documented fact that I don't even know if you, Jay, knew about Amazon, and that is that Jeff Bezos and Amazon had actual deep ties with the U.S. government, particularly with the CIA. Did you hear about that?
Kind of. I didn't research it.
Okay. Well, let me give you the alpha. All the average day.
I didn't research it. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the
I'll
alpha.
listen.
We got 100 people watching, and I guarantee you, out of the 100, maybe like 10 of you, maybe more. I mean, I'm you know what? Because you guys are watching, I'm gonna give the Average Day Joes the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say that 50 of you know that they had ties to the CIA. And let's get into this. So, Jeff. Oh, here it is. Let me catch myself where I was. So Amazon had a multi-billion-dollar deal with the CIA. In 2013, Amazon Web Services secured a $600 million contract to build a cloud computing system for the CIA. This was a massive deal, as AWS, or Amazon Web Services, became the backbone of the CIA's data storage. The deal also included working with other U.S. intelligence agency under the intelligence community's commercial cloud enterprise C2E contract. Why does this matter? Some argued that this was the real reason Amazon became so powerful, because it had direct support from U.S. intelligence agencies. The Intercept in 2014 reported that Amazon's cloud services helped facilitate global surveillance programs, which ties to agencies that were exposed by Edward Snowden, which is exactly what the movie Jay is watching about now kind of goes into anyway. So all this just ties in together beautifully. Amazon, you know,
That's
Amazon's
true.
Amazon's rapid growth happened right after this CIA's deal, leading some to believe Bezos was getting special treatment in exchange for cooperation. And of course, I definitely believe this because the money, if you follow it, he did do this. This is not a conspiracy. He did have ties with the CIA and he built stuff for them. And yet, all of a sudden, after this happened, and he got these contracts, he got enormous and huge, and he is who he is today. So it's not maybe all because of him just working in this little storage room to make Amazon what it was today, but it looks like there was a lot more sinister stuff that got him to where he was today. So also, guys, he did have other government ties that a lot of people don't know about. In 2016, Bezos bought the Washington Post for $250 million. Some skeptics believes this wasn't just a business move, but a strategic decision to control media narratives, especially those related to Amazon and the government. The Daily Beast in 2018 reported that Amazon was bidding for a $10 billion contract with the Pentagon under Project Jedi for military cloud computing. Although Microsoft won the contract, some claim Amazon was always the government's favorite choice. Then we also have President Trump, who publicly criticized the Amazon CIA relationship, calling it a conflict of interest. So even Trump publicly stated that he definitely had that Jeff Bezos had tied to the CIA. So this is not something that we're just talking about out of our booties, but this is something that actually has happened. So beyond just government contracts, Amazon has also been accused of helping with surveillance and suppressing certain information. Reports from Bloomberg 2021 show that Amazon has removed books, movies, and documentaries that discuss controversial topics, including conspiracy theories and alternative medicine. Some believe Amazon is cooperating with government agencies to control information and push specific narratives. And then we also have Alexa and data collection. Amazon's Alexa devices have also been suspected of spying on users. Multiple cases have shown Alexa devices recording conversations without permission. In 2018, the New York Times reported that Amazon workers were listening to Alexa recordings to improve voice recognition, raising serious privacy concerns. So when you combine all this, the CIA contracts, the censorship, and the surveillance, it's easy to see why people believe Amazon isn't just another tech company, but a key player in a much larger system. And I know, Jay, that you actually probably heard people where they're like, hey, Alexa, are you like tied to the CIA or are you spying on me? And the Alexa, the actual like voice would say some crazy stuff like yes, or some stuff like, that they actually are. I
She's
know
in the
you,
background right here.
yeah. So
I
I
can
know,
ask her anything I want right now.
damn, bro, you
She's all
into it,
throughout
man.
my house, man. See, the
Oh
difference
no,
is, the
oh no,
difference is what you don't get. I have nothing to hide. Who gives it?
not
See, to
until
me, see,
not until we.
people have people that what you're describing, people that have problems with this have shit to hide. Not to be
Dude,
mean, but I have nothing to hide. I have nothing
you
to hide.
and I'm gonna rebuke what you just said, and I'm gonna say you might have not had nothing to hide, but now that we started the show, this might be a little bit different
Not
because
at all. What do I
because
have to hide?
we are getting into things that I'm sure the government and a lot of other entities will not want us to report on.
It
Which
doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to hide.
it's not that is that we're hiding. It's more that they're gonna know that we doing stuff like this,
And
So
if we're to that point and they are like, hey, they need to be shut down, that means we're major players. Hey, I'm not mad at that.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
You understand? So, but I have nothing to hide.
Shout,
You know what I'm saying?
shout out to the 101 people watching. Just to let you guys know, me and Jay, we are not suicidal in any means. If we all of a sudden disappear one day and we're not doing the show, it's not because we don't want to do this show. It's because we got taken out. I mean, you're gonna find some pills. You're gonna find Jay's dog in the closet. You're gonna find my two cats in the closet. It's all in the works, maybe. So you know what I mean. Hopefully not, but thanks to Jay's Alexa, we might see this one day, and it's not because we're suicidal by any means.
First of all, Alexa is all throughout the home. There's so many smart products you can use now. Believe me, I could say, Alexa, make me coffee, and it could do it. Alexa, turn on the lights, it would do it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I don't have everything, all the smart products, because I could, but I don't.
no, definitely.
I definitely could, though.
Sure how to help you with that.
All right, guys.
Relax. You heard her in the background? You see what I mean?
Oh, dude, she is seeing, man. I'm telling you, dog. Alexa, I was wondering what that voice was. I was like, wait, somebody like what's going on now? Alexa, so what did she say? What did she just say, bro?
She's like, I cannot help you with this right now.
Oh no, we're screwed, man. We are so screwed.
Bro, I have nothing to hide, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at Jeff Bezos. Do. That's what I mean, man. You know, that's just how it is, man.
This just all ties in with Gene Hackman, R.I.P., and this movie you're watching and what's happening. Oh, great, dude! Like we're
said, "All great." We're on. Everyone's spying on you now. Like that's what I mean. I'm not afraid of this stuff, man.
We're on it.
I'm really not. That's hella funny, man.
We're on it. That's all I'm saying.
She's very convenient, bro. She's like Siri. Come on now. Come on. And that another company, Apple. You see what I mean?
I'm gonna wait till Elon comes out with something like that. And I'm gonna copy Elon's one, bro. Elon is.
Oh yeah. Well, he should come out with a phone. He'll come out with a phone, and then he has Starlink, and then he'll have his own. I'm sure in the AI and Tesla with his phone, bro. It'll be something along that same lines, guaranteed.
And even if it's not with the phone, it'll probably be built into his robots anyway, so you could just talk to.
That's what exactly. You know what I mean? That's excellent. You're right. See, and I know you're gonna cop that because I'm gonna get that.
Oh, I'm copping one, bro. I need somebody to vacuum for me, bro. I'm tired of vacuuming every single weekend. Dude. And my wife is tired of dusting and doing all her work. We need a robot. So that's all it is, bro.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny.
Especially like in the mornings when like my cat's out and I have to like wake up specifically if he's fighting other cats out there in the neighborhood and protecting the territory. I have to wake up specifically, go outside, get my cat inside. Like, I'll be like, robot, go get the cat, man. You know what I mean? Like, dude.
Of course. I agree.
All right, guys. Well, let us get into the conclusion of this conspiracy theory about Amazon. So we want to know what do you guys think? We got 101 people watching. What do you guys think? Is Amazon just a massively successful company, or is there something more sinister behind its rise? While the child trafficking accusations remain unproven, the company's deep ties with the government and intelligence agencies are well documented, with contracts worth billions, influence over media, and control over cloud storage for powerful institutions. Amazon is far more than just an online shopping site. If history has taught us anything, it's that the biggest corporations and governments often work together behind the scenes. And when money and power are involved, the truth isn't always what we're told. So, yeah, we just want to know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We definitely want to know what the 101 people watching, what you guys think. That being said, before we end, we always would like to hear Jay's final words of wisdom. And what you got for us today?
Well, I'll tell you this. Don't be afraid. I know you like to scare people with some of the tactics here, but as long as you have your goals, you have faith, and you know what you want in life, don't be afraid of anything. This day and age, being scared doesn't get you anywhere. As long as you have faith and you can see what you want to do in life and have the vision, you can make anything happen. Anyone can make anything happen. I believe that fully to the fullest. You know what I mean? I've lived my life just like that, and definitely. I've accomplished everything I've wanted to accomplish, and I have obviously a lot more I want to. And as long as you have the vision, just execute. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of things along the way. Success is not easy. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be bumps here, bumps there, stuff that pops up. It's how you deal with it. As long as you know how to deal with it, you know what I mean? You'll be fine.
Definitely. Very well said. And
Yes.
to end the show on my spiritual note, that is, I'm going to go off of what Jay is saying and just in a spiritual way, which is, the light of truth shines for those who seek it. Keep your mind open, your spirit strong, and your heart fearless. Until next time, guys, stay aware, stay enlightened, and stay free. Health, wealth, and happiness. That's what we preach. Shout out to the 101 people watching. Till next time, we'll see you tomorrow back here at 6:30 p.m. around there. I'll definitely try to schedule it tomorrow. And shout out to Eliza. She just did a little faced red heart shape for us. Got it right there in the comments for you, Jay. I'm sure.
Cool. For sure.
Thank you again for everybody watching, driving to wealth. Thank you for showing us some love today as well. We will see you guys back here tomorrow at between 6:30 p.m. Shout out.